after spending a lot of time with the singer.
What?
The lawsuit alleges that not long after this, the abuse escalated to unspeakable levels during a business trip.
How does this keep happening then? I'm sorry I'm pausing so much. I just now have so many questions. How do you allow shit like this to keep happening to you? Okay, he got it. He got me the first time. He got me. He can't do it again though. Unless you liked it and you went back for more. I don't understand how this happens multiple times.
I'm too tryna turn up. 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 I'm too tryna turn up.
Alright, y'all. Today we're gonna react to a huge gospel artist just got exposed and it's really bad. I don't know where this could go. I really have no fucking clue, bro. I don't know. Let's just see, bro. Video about the truth is.
Expected to operate on a level of moral standards that most artists aren't held to, especially when that gospel singer is also a minister who leads a megachurch. But in recent years, we have started to see more and more religious leaders get exposed for being more depraved than the sinners they tend to condemn. That is such the case with Donnie McClurkin, a multi-Grammy winning gospel artist and megachurch minister who is considered one of the biggest urban gospel singers of all time. Donnie built himself an empire on his image of a godly man who used his gift for God. But while Donnie pretended to be a man of God, it now seems he was nothing but a fraud, a wolf in sheep's clothing, as the gospel legend was recently accused of disturbing allegations in a shocking lawsuit. A lawsuit that not only accuses him of grooming, but also of R-wording his former male personal assistant.
Whoa.
Now, everyone is stuck wondering if Donnie McClurkin was...
Why is it always the Diddy shit? It's always something Diddified. I don't understand what's in the air. What's happening? First Tyler Perry, now this nigga? I don't even know who this nigga is, bro. Respectfully, I'm sorry for the people who do. I don't know this nigga, bro, but this is baffling to me. Oh my goodness, man, let's keep going. Oh my gosh,
every
bro.
Man of God.
This is
or
crazy.
If he was just a devil in disguise the whole time. Hey guys, I hope all is well. Welcome back to The Truth Is, where I drop new videos exposing the truth weekly. In today's episode, we will be talking about Donnie McClurkin's lawsuit. Let's get right into it.
Okay.
In the world of gospel music, Donnie McClurkin is a superstar. He is a 3-time Grammy Award winner, known for his hit songs like Wait on the Lord and I'll Fly Away. He is also one of the top-selling gospel artists of all time, with over 10 million albums sold worldwide.
Hold on, bro.
You will receive it.
Respectfully, I don't know it, bro. I'm pretty sure my mama might know it, though. I'm gonna be honest. She might know the song.
On top of this, he is also a well-respected minister and the founder and senior pastor of Perfecting Faith Church, located in Freeport, New York. This made Donnie McClurkin a prominent figure in the Christian world, with many Christians looking up to him and following his ministry. So you could only imagine how betrayed Christians felt when they saw this godly man they looked up to was being accused of the unthinkable. Just a few days ago, Donnie McClurkin was sued by his former personal assistant, Giuseppe Carletto. Carletto accused Donnie of grooming him over the course of years and eventually essaying and even R-wording him.
What?
Believe it or not, this all goes back over 25 years to the 2000s, and I'll explain why. In 2001, Donnie McClurkin released an autobiography called Eternal Victim, Eternal Victor. In this autobiography, McClurkin shocked the world when he publicly detailed his history of same-sex attractions. Donnie claimed that he was a...
So you mean to tell me niggas are... Yeah, so he's gay? Is that what I'm hearing right now? Is that what I'm hearing? This man is gay? Now, don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with being gay, but I don't see how that works as a pastor. I don't know, bro. I feel like it goes completely against, but y'all, man, yeah, we not even finna get too deep into that, bro. Y'all niggas know that shit ain't right. That's all I'm gonna say, cause what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And then he got a book talking about how he grew up like in the same sex. This man been gay since he was young. He was groomed since he was groomed. Ain't no telling what happened to him. Okay, these niggas be having an origin story, bro. Every villain has an origin story. Every one of them, I'm telling you. Like, they no telling what happened to this nigga, bro. Oh man, I just hate to hear it, bro. That's just fucked
Victim
up,
of
bro.
SA
That's
as a
crazy.
child, which led him to developing an attraction to men.
I
He
knew
claimed his
that.
orientation
Yeah.
was a pathology and a curse caused by the childhood SA.
Yeah.
But according to Donnie, he had been delivered from liking men through prayer. After this revelation, this became a part of his Christian image. A man who experienced abuse as a child and was severely affected by it to the point that it altered his sexuality. He went on to pray his way to deliverance from the trauma and sin that came attached to his SA experience. This made Donnie the face of Christians who overcame their trauma and homosexual desires through prayer. In 2003, following the success of his autobiography, McClurkin began providing spiritual guidance to individuals seeking to overcome homosexuality like him. He would allegedly tell those who sought his guidance that they had to pray the gay away, offering them private sessions where he taught others how he overcame his unwanted desires. Which brings us to the lawsuit that was filed by one of his former personal assistants, who took on the spiritual challenge of praying the gay away. Giuseppe Corelletto recently filed the lawsuit against Donnie McClurkin, accusing him of using those private pray the gay away sessions to groom and eventually R-word him. The story goes back to the early 2000s. After Donnie released his autobiography, Corelletto purchased the book and connected with it because he himself dealt with a similar experience. So he decided to attend one of McClurkin's events. Giuseppe was brought to meet with McClurkin after the event, and the man took an immediate interest in him. According to Corelletto, it was all very innocent at first and what he thought was just mentoring. Because of this connection, Corelletto, then 21, joined McClurkin.
So basically, it was a I like you and I want you situation. He seen what he liked, and he started to pursue. That shit made him completely about face. That man said, hold on now, I may have to dip my toe back in at least one more time. Whoa, that's not how it's supposed to work. Okay, yeah, that one's sticky. That one's crazy.
Perfecting
man.
Faith Church in Long Island.
Bruv.
Having struggled with his sexuality, he sought guidance from McClurkin, who had famously claimed to be delivered from his homosexuality in his 2001 autobiography. The suit alleges that McClurkin used private spiritual healing or pray the gay away sessions to begin essaying Corelletto.
And yeah. Because I was finna stop it earlier, but I said, let me just get more context. I feel like I've heard that saying before. Pray the gay away? So he's the nigga who coined that. Okay, cool. I didn't know that. Now I know.
Specifically by groping his privates without consent. Eventually, Corelletto became McClurkin's personal assistant in 2004 after spending a lot of time with the singer.
What?
The lawsuit alleges that not long after this, the abuse escalated to unspeakable levels during a business trip.
How does this keep happening then? I'm sorry I'm pausing so much. I just now have so many questions. How do you allow shit like this to keep happening to you? Okay, he got it. He got me the first time. He got me. He can't do it again though. Unless you liked it and you went back for more. I don't understand how this happens multiple times. I don't get it. No, I don't. I'm sorry. I will never understand that one. How does something like that happen multiple times? After the first time, you should have been like, nah, I see what he on. I don't like it. I'm out of here. Okay? Or I at least cut off contact. I see you attend the nigga church. Okay. You sit in the back. You put on a shiesty. You know what I'm saying? Come as you please. Put on a shiesty, bruv. Bro, cause what? You do what you gotta get your word. Man, I don't even understand it. You supposed to be the pastor? It's not making sense to me, you guys. That's why I'm getting a little riled up. So let's continue.
This incident allegedly happened in California back in 2007. While the two were alone.
He said California. Yep. That's how it happened, huh?
In a hotel room, the gospel singer and pastor made his move and allegedly R-worded him. What's disturbing is that Corelletto's then girlfriend was also on the trip. After this, McClurkin allegedly continued to R-word Corelletto on several occasions, with the assaults reportedly occurring in Atlantic City, Manhattan, Boston, Florida, and Niagara Falls,
This
as well as
This cannot be true. This has to be false statements. This nigga must be strong. This nigga must have a strong mental grip on this nigga, man. He do voodoo. It's got to be some kind of voodoo. There is no way, again, you allow this to happen to you, and you just allow it to keep on happening. You freaked out. You a freaky man. You a freaky motherfucker, boy. You see, like, you must was getting again, that a straight male, your girlfriend was on the trip, so you're straight at the time, I guess. There's no way a straight male is allowing something like sexual assault, SA, to happen to him multiple times, multiple different occasions, months apart, meaning you went back knowing what was going to happen to you if you got in a room along with this man. He did it to me not once, not twice, not 3 times, but like 4 or 5, 6, what? Nah, can't be real, it's false.
McClurkin's home in Rockville Center, Long Island, all happening over the course of 8 years. The lawsuit alleges that McClurkin was
8 years. I'm going to keep going because I just paused, but 8 years, y'all.
Would also routinely grope Corletto secretly before preaching, which would often lead to Corletto breaking out crying during the service. The lawsuit states that if McClurkin noticed Corletto crying during the service, he would use his tears to encourage the congregation to express their own emotions. Corletto also accused McClurkin of biblical coercion, claiming every time he attempted to quit working for him, McClurkin used biblical manipulation, comparing their bonds to prophets like Elijah and Elisha, to convince Corletto that his spiritual deliverance and purpose were tied to staying in this relationship. Corletto claims to have undeniable proof of McClurkin's disturbing behavior, claiming to have an email sent from McClurkin apologizing for his disturbing behavior, going as far as to call himself a dirty old man in the email. The email read, "I am actually the epitome of a desperate dirty old man, pawning and groping a young man. I feel so foul, so stupid." The email allegedly continued, "I was horribly wrong trying to force you into something that you were consistently saying no to. It's crazy to think that a renowned gospel singer and pastor would be dumb enough to act like this. No,
I cannot. There's still no fucking way. Manipulation is a real thing, guys. That is the moral of the story. We're not finished. But manipulation is the moral of the story, man. Oh my goodness. There is no way this man tried to justify him attempting to and raping this man by prophets in the Bible. There is no actual, this man is going to a different spot in hell. Okay, a spot we probably ain't even heard of. This man going somewhere different, even though I'm not even supposed to say it. But you know what? Yeah, buddy.
Knowing that a scandal like this is career-ending for a man like him. This is just another instance of a religious leader using the gospel to take advantage of someone seeking guidance. This is truly disturbing in so many ways. A clear instance of a wolf in sheep's clothing. A man who pretended to be a representative of the gospel, but in reality was a fraud, using the word of God to feed his perverted desires. It's even more disturbing that he used his past as a victim of SA to lure victims who were dealing with the same thing. Also, he could allegedly take advantage of them. McClurkin eventually responded to the allegations with the same generic response we always see. His legal team, led by attorney Gregory S. Lisi, released a formal statement in response to the abuse allegations. They said this: "At no time did Pastor McClurkin engage in any form of SA, assault, or sexual coercion of Mr. Corletto." The claims outlined in this lawsuit grossly mischaracterized their interactions, which occurred over a decade and some accusations over 2 decades ago. All these allegations are contradicted by the real facts. While the lawyers called the allegations lies, they skipped over the email that was sent by the singer where he apologized and called himself a dirty old man. I believe the email is pretty much the nail in the coffin, as people only apologize when they have done something wrong. This email clearly shows guilt. The fact that his legal team didn't address the email head on might suggest that the email is real. Think about it. Usually, that would be the first thing the legal team leads with when challenging the allegations. What godly religious figure would call themselves a dirty old man and then apologize for doing something evil? To me, this pretty much proves that McClurkin's entire public persona was a lie for the last 25 years. He likely never stopped being interested in...
My nigga was in church literally not walking what he was talking. Quite literally. My nigga was in there acting. My dog was not in there intentionally trying to save nobody. My nigga was in there reading a script. You know what I'm saying? Because there is no way my man is preaching this stuff every single Sunday. And every other Sunday, you filling up and touching on this man and probably getting your rocks off before you go out there and you give the word. There is absolutely no way. Like, Come on, bro. I mean, it just get to a point, my nigga, you couldn't wait till you got home. You couldn't, like, I'm sorry, that wasn't even appropriate. Oh my gosh. Yeah, man.
And just hid his true desires with the Pray the Gay Away story, which also means his entire ministry is all a giant fraud. He probably doesn't even believe in God, just another fraud milking God's people. This is why it's important not just to follow any spiritual leader claiming to have the answers. Time after time, many of them prove they are just taking advantage of God's people, knowing that Christians have a big heart and tend to trust more easily. Donnie McClurkin made himself a multi-millionaire by fooling God's people, charging $50,000 to speak at events, all while being one big fraud. We recently saw a similar instance of a massive spiritual leader being exposed for taking advantage of people using the gospel. Former Trump spiritual advisor and Texas megachurch founder Robert Morris pleaded guilty to 5 felony counts of lewd or indecent acts with a person who wasn't of age in October 2025 and was sentenced to serve.
Why is it always sexual with these niggas, bro? Why these niggas can't be murderers? Why these niggas can't, you know what I'm saying, get caught on some fraud activity? Why these niggas can't just have, like, you know what I'm saying, serial debt on some shit that they been ducking and dodging on? A 20-year scandal. My brother just dodged 20 years worth of taxes and debt. I don't know how he did it, but he did. It's always some freak Diddy. Why? That is crazy to me, bro. It's always the sexual shit. I'm not understanding this. Why is everybody freaked out? Nigga, everybody freaked the fuck out. And it's been happening for years. And nigga, it's at this point, it's starting to just bleed into everybody. But for the longest, it seems, it's been in the upper echelons of the niggas who up there. Them niggas been freaked out for years. You would be surprised, bro. I'm telling you, at this point, there is no more surprises. We can hear about anybody. We know the nigga did some freaky shit. If we hear about somebody got exposed, he did some freaky shit. Okay, that's probably the first thing on niggas' minds now. If he's famous, he got exposed, it's freaky involved. I'm telling you, my nigga's a freak. What's happening, bro?
6 months in jail. The charges stem from abuse that
6 months? Oh, that's what money can do for you.
Began on Christmas night in 1982 when the victim, Cindy Kleschmeyer, was 12 years old and Morris was 21, and a traveling evangelist staying with her family in Oklahoma. As part of a plea agreement reached in October 2025, Morris received a 10-year suspended sentence, but was ordered to serve an initial 6 months in county jail. He was also required to register as an offender and pay $250,000 in restitution to the victim. Just like McClurkin, Morris used his position as a religious leader to fulfill his wicked desires. A religious leader that ended up standing alongside of the President of the United States. In the case of Morris, there is no speculation. He took a plea deal and confirmed that he did in fact do the horrible things he was accused of. This is the reality with many of these religious leaders. They wear Christianity like a mask to hide who they truly are.
It's profitable. Respectfully, man, it's fucking profitable. Okay? Giving people that feel good feeling is profitable. That's what it is. That's all they get. That's all they do it for. Man, they get paid hundreds of thousands of dollars just to make people feel good. That's all they fucking look at. That's all they see. Like, they not looking at the bigger picture here. You know what I'm saying? And like, man, like, oh my goodness gracious, bro. Like I said, bro, a different part of hell. Like a part we don't know of. A part we hopefully won't see. Man, I'm sick of
allowing
shit,
them
man.
to bring down people's defense and make them comfortable all so they can take advantage of them. I don't think it's a coincidence that many of the most corrupt pastors end up becoming the most influential. It's the devil's way of infiltrating the church and attacking God's real followers from within. This is what I believe Donnie McClurkin was being used for, a puppet to destroy God's movement from within. These are the ones that are the most important to expose, as they are the enemy that has successfully infiltrated the army of God. It's crazy to think that back in 2007, Donnie McClurkin was once removed from an Obama presidential campaign event because of his anti-gay stance, only for it to turn out that he was essentially gay himself the whole time. Truly one of the biggest frauds I have seen in a while. Well, I want to know what you guys...
You know what they say, man. The people who fight strongly against that gay shit, apparently that's who they are. You know? Like, the people who are just dead strong, I hate that. Yeah, hold on. I hate that gay stuff. I do not stand for it. I'm strongly against it. Those people apparently are 100% gay in some way, shape, or form, bro. You know, and I mean, I've done plenty of videos to kind of express that that mindset, and yeah, bro, it's just starting to show more and more. This is some freaky shit. You on the right, you sir, man, I don't understand how you allowed that to happen that many times, man. I don't get it from him. I don't understand it, chat. You, my nigga, not my nigga. You're a freaky guy. You're just nasty. Okay, look in his eyes. Actually, don't look in his eyes, bro. He might give you some. But, bro, man, let me know how y'all feel about this one, bro. I am baffled, bro. I don't. Man, 8 years of freak Diddy, of freak Diddiness. Man, okay.